Bro, I don't know if you can relate with this, but I wasted so much time in my late teens, early 20s pursuing women who just weren't interested in me. And it took me years and a lot of heartbreak to learn the lessons that I'm about to share with you. Because I understand now that women cannot be turned on by a guy who they don't respect. And they're never going to respect a guy who has no respect for himself. So throughout this video, I'm going to be sharing some crucial realizations that have helped transform not only my dating life, but the dating lives of countless men across the world. 1. Become a ruthless bastard. So what I've come to realize is if you want to crush it with women, business, fitness, whatever, then you need to have a ruthless mindset. All right, so this means learning to say no. This means having clear boundaries, and this means always being prepared to walk away from the relationships that no longer serve you. So if your friends are going out drinking this Saturday night, but you'd rather stay at home and work on your business, then don't just go along to keep the peace and because you're terrified of losing them as friends. Or if you're seeing a girl in the relationship clearly isn't working, then don't do what I did in my early years and stick around because you're scared you're not going to be able to find anyone else. About a month ago, actually, I met this girl in London, right? So I met this girl in London and we'd literally seen each other once until I flew out to coach in Bulgaria. So we'd seen each other once. I got to Bulgaria, doing my thing, coaching my guy out there. And she sends me a couple of voice messages, which I hadn't responded to for a couple of days because I'd been super busy. And then when I eventually did respond to her messages, she immediately replied, being like, "You're so rude, you've not responded to me, no one leaves me in the corner like this, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, darling, we've seen each other once, right? Now, a former version of Christian would have attempted to pacify the situation because I'd have been terrified of losing her, right? Quote unquote losing her. But now, in this new season of my life, knowing what I know now, I responded in a very calm, very controlled way. And I explained to her that her reaction didn't sit well with me and we won't be seeing each other again. And immediately she gets all apologetic, saying she was sorry, she didn't mean anything by it, she was only joking. But, and this is the key point here, I stood firm behind my decision. All right, you can't be half a gangster, and going halfway with half a heart only digs a deeper grave. So once you've made a firm decision, honor it and don't go back on that decision. Understand that the person who's most prepared to walk away has all the power, but most guys, including myself back in the day, would never have had the balls to walk away from a woman because I'd have been scared I wouldn't be able to find anybody else. But if you truly want to cultivate healthy, enriching, nourishing relationships, then you can't afford to be wasting your time on women who don't add value to your life. Like, bro, I'll get comments from guys all the time being like, "Christian, there's this one girl, all right? There's one girl that I really want. I've known her for about 5 years. She's married. I think she's got a fucking dog and a house and a mortgage. How do I get this one girl?" And it's like, bro, you don't get this one girl. Right? Like you forget about this one and you go find other ones. Or a guy will be texting a girl and all of a sudden she stops responding and be like, "Christian, what do I do? What's the next move? What text should I send?" It's like, bro, there is no next move, all right? You have this ruthless mindset. You forget about her, you move the fuck on with your life because that's exactly what she's done. You get back out there and you go meet more girls, all right? You stop wasting your time on one woman who's not giving you anything back. Now, bro, walking away from a woman is a lot easier when you've got options. And this brings us on to our second point, which is to become an abundant man. Bro, there are so many guys, and I used to be one of them back in the day, who are pissing their time away, obsessing over one woman because they lack abundance, all right? And it's abundance, or more specifically, adopting an abundance mindset that's had the biggest impact on my relationships with the feminine. Like, women can smell the desperation on you, right? Like, they know if you're a guy who's got options as soon as you approach them by the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, the energy that you give off. And the person who has the most cares the least, right? the guy who's got multiple streams of income is less stressed out about money compared to the guy who's just got one. I understand now, and this is key, right? This is fucking key in your relationships with the feminine, that the healthiest relationships are born from a place of abundance, right? So now when I meet a woman, all right, the vibe that I'm giving off is I don't just want someone, I want you. Does that make sense? But how do you actually become more of an abundant man so you can be more selective about the women that you invite into your life? Because if you're watching this video, then you're most likely in the position that I was in not too long ago, where you're suffocating in scarcity. Honestly, bro, the thing that's had the biggest impact on my relationships with the feminine and has allowed me to become the most abundant, fuckable version of myself is mastering the art of cold approach.
Waltzing.
Waltzing?
I saw you waltzing towards me. I was like, oh. Absolute beauty coming towards me. I'm on my way to the train station. I was like, I'm going to be thinking about you on the train. Right, do you speak English?
I do.
Great. You look beautiful. You just sat here very picturesque. I don't know what you're doing, like plotting world domination.
Oh, I'm trying to apply for a job before I meet my friends.
Yeah, you like you're about to do some poetry.
Do I?
I was thinking, oh, it could be some Robert Browning.
Nothing that romantic.
Oh, fuck, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I was going to get a sonnet as I ascended the steps.
No.
Excuse me. Oh, yeah. I'm not trying to say you anything. I just wanted to say you look absolutely wonderful.
Oh,
You just went right past me, and I was like, well, I can't just let this beautiful lady walk on by, can I? Without at least telling her she looks absolutely fantastic.
Oh,
What are you doing? Where are you going?
I'm going to meetings with my friends.
A meeting with your friends?
Yes.
Is this a very important meeting with some very important people?
Today is a really great day.
Good, and it's been made even better by the spontaneous romance that we're having right now. You didn't understand any of that, you didn't need to, don't worry about it. I think you are a very attractive lady.
Oh,
So when you're not busy entertaining important people, I would like to take you out. So have you got an English phone number?
Yes.
Okay, I'll send you a message and then you can do whatever you want with that.
Yes. Okay. 06.
Yeah, George put in.
Yes. It's
So that would make life easier for you.
You caught my attention.
Yeah, I
as
could
well.
see. So I thought it would be rude of me not to come over. You can't just check me out on the street and not say hello.
Oh my
So
God.
I thought I'm gonna have to come over and tell you that you look lovely. Well, thank you for checking me out on the street. This wouldn't have happened otherwise. Do you know your phone number?
Yes, I do. I'm sure that you are getting checked all the time.
Well, but it's whether or not you act on it, though, right? You know, I have to be selective. I can't. If I was going over to every woman who looked at me, I'd be very tired by now. So I have to be selective about who I'm going over to. What's your number? Look after yourself.
Okay, you too.
You've got very good eye contact.
Thank you.
You're a bit like a serial killer. I feel like you've got some hidden intentions inside there.
I've gone red now. You've totally exposed me. I'm a serial killer.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you get rid of your victims then?
I tend to eat them.
Oh, really? Okay. That's not a bad one, to be fair. So wait. So how would you kill me? You'd eat me?
I'd probably smother you.
No, you wouldn't eat me.
Yeah, and then I'd eat you after.
Oh, you'd smother me first. So wait. So which part of me would you eat first? Out of curiosity.
Your.
Yeah, we'll both be on that wave. We know what we know. Wait, I'm not dead at this point, am I? At least give me some
you're not
pleasure.
dead.
All right. So got it. So you'll eat my
Yeah,
and then you'll kill me. What a fucking great life I'm gonna have. Is this gonna be now, by the way?
Yeah.
You are right. Okay.
Stop
Fucking
it.
hell.
I'm gonna giggle.
What's your name, by the way? Excuse me. Hi. Do you speak English?
I do.
Wait, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going?
Really random.
Why? Why is that random? It's because this is a very multicultural city.
Sure.
So, what was I going to say to you? That was right. I think you're absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm here for the weekend. My name's Christy. What's your name?
Emily.
Emily. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I would like very much.
Sure.
Hang on, let me get my spiel out
Okay,
first.
sorry.
Then you can either like yay or nay.
Okay.
I'm here for the weekend. I've been in London for like 2 weeks now. I'm about to go to Bulgaria, but I've got a free weekend. I would like to take you out on a date.
That is my number.
You
It's
sure?
Emily, yeah.
Emily,
Ring me
is that
whenever you like.
you do it?
Okay.
With that fur going on there, I feel like you're gonna like strut down the streets of Saint Tropez.
I'm like in the look, I've even got like some kind of egg stain.
That
on
was like
mine.
jizz.
I
It's
don't
like
think
someone's
it
just,
is,
it's like someone's just
sadly.
jizzed all over your pants. It's probably the last victim you smothered.
It could have been
Yeah,
actually.
I feel
Oh my
like-
God, it is.
Is
You're
it?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, is his genitals inside that little bag?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, now you're gonna go to the post office to send it to your next victim.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh my God.
I know all you, so you could.
What's your name?
What?
What's your name?
I don't believe in them. Oh, you're looking after babies?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I see. I think that you look absolutely beautiful.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
here for the weekend, and this is very forward, but I really want to take you out on a date. Do you have an English phone, a what?
I have a boyfriend.
Okay, well he can come as well if you want to. Like, what's his name?
Up in Leeds. His name is Will.
Wait, I lived in Leeds for 3 years.
Oh, did you?
I know Will.
At uni?
Yeah, no, I know Will. He's absolutely fine with it. One second.
Oh,
Will, it's Christian. Yeah, what's your name?
Emily.
I'm with Emily. She's agreed to go on a date with me. You should be at church. You strike me as quite a well-behaved church girl. Why are you not like singing praises at the altar?
They barred me.
Oh yeah, what did you do? Did you eat one of the priests? You did, didn't you? You ate one of the priests. As long as you had a happy ending. Well, this.
May I join you to my church?
Oh, right, I got you. That was Father Brown, was it? Just his final hoorah. Well,
Yeah.
well, listen. The reason I've stopped you in this unconventional way is because I think you're attractive.
Thanks.
So another time, I suggest me and you get together
Yeah.
and go out for some drinks.
Why not?
Yeah. Have you got like, well, I'll take your number, but don't give me like your drug phone number. I'll take your personal phone.
Yeah. All right. Let me just check if I know it.
I'll take your personal one, please.
Okay.
07, I'm assuming it starts with.
It does. 7. And I wouldn't usually give my number out on the street, but you're really cool.
I will never be needy in my life again, right? Because let's say I'm dating a girl and she's been a little bit bratty, like in the previous example, then I know all I need to do is leave the house, talk to a few girls, and boom, I've got options. And abundance isn't always having, it's knowing you can have. All right, let me say that again so it actually sticks. Abundance isn't always having, it's knowing you can have. So for example, let's take the self-made millionaire compared to the guy who gets lucky and wins the lottery, all right? If the self-made millionaire loses all of his money, he doesn't sink into some hyper-depressive state because he knows he's got the skills to make that money back. But if the lottery guy loses the money, like most do, then he doesn't have the skills to make it back. His fortune was down to blind luck. And this is how most men live their dating lives, right? Hoping they'll get lucky with a low-quality girl in a grotty nightclub at 3 a.m. It's not a case of they want her, they just want someone. Like, bro, once you know, all right, once you know you can approach any girl, anywhere, at any time, your life is never the same again. So if you want your life to be abundant in feminine beauty, if you want more options than you know what to do with, and you want to finally feel in control of your dating life, then mastering the art of cold approach, for me, is the best way to achieve it. And sure, you can try teaching yourself all of this stuff from scratch and go out there, parade around the pavements for 5 hours, speaking to nobody, getting more and more frustrated, feeling as though you're banging your head against a brick wall, or you can do what countless other guys have done from all around the world and apply to work with me directly. Once we start working together, you'll not only be getting direct access to me, but I'll also be introducing you to my global network of radically ambitious action takers who are here to hold you accountable and support you on your journey towards masculine excellence. So if you're even slightly considering mastering the art of cold approach in the fastest possible time so you can skyrocket your self-confidence and be known amongst your friends as the guy who gets all the girls, then click the first link in the comment and book yourself in for a free 30-minute consultation call. 3. Find fulfillment beyond the feminine. Understand that beautiful women are a beautiful byproduct of a beautiful life, and we can often find ourselves wasting time on frivolous relationships simply because we're trying to fill a void. Maybe you're watching this video and you're currently working a job you hate in a city you despise. Maybe you don't have the body you want. Maybe you don't have the finances you desire. Maybe you don't have the mental clarity that you seek, and you think that women are the answer to all of your problems. Like, bro, I've been there, all right? Like, I've gone through seasons in my life where I've lost myself in relationships. Yeah, like, I don't know if you've been in this position where you're with a girl, all right? You're with a girl and you lose yourself in that woman, right? Like your whole world and your whole identity becomes attached to this one person. And I would I would get into these relationships and I'd stop working on myself as a man, right? I'd get lazy, I'd slack off, I would stop pursuing my journey towards masculine excellence, and inevitably, the girl that I was with would lose all attraction for me. One of my all-time icons, Zan Perrion, right? Zan Perrion has got a book, The Alabaster Girl, which is just one of my all-time favorite books. But in his book, The Alabaster Girl, Zan explains that women want to be invited into an adventure. They don't want to be the adventure. As men, we need missions to accomplish. We need wins to stack. We need adventures to pursue. Maybe that's building a business. Maybe that's getting into immaculate physical condition. Maybe that's solo traveling to a faraway exotic location. Maybe it's learning a language, an instrument, a martial arts. Whatever it is, whatever you decide to do, you need excitement in your life that isn't women. Now, after mastering the art of cold approach, stacking a lot of wins, working on myself as a man, I'm moving through the land of women and I'm operating from a place of wholeness rather than from a place of lack, right? I'm finding fulfillment in so many things outside of women that I'm now able to view women as a complement to an already abundant lifestyle. And I'm able to enter all of my relationships with the feminine with the mindset of, I want you, but I don't need you. This ties into the concept of you becoming an abundant man, all right? Like, it's not just having an abundance of women, it's having an abundance of everything, right? Like, always having things to look forward to. It could be things to look forward to in the micro or the macro. So for example, like if I know I've got a gym session or a night out with the boys or a video shoot scheduled, like these are things that I've got to look forward to. Or maybe like on the macro scale, I'm looking forward to traveling across South America, which is what I'm going to be doing like around the end of October. Like just having these constant things to look forward to. Like for me, it stops me getting needy in my relationships with the feminine, because what can often happen, like I was saying before, is you put your entire life on one person and you forget about everything else. So let's say, I don't know, I'm talking with a girl and maybe she flakes on me, or maybe I'm on a date with a girl and it goes shit, or maybe I go out, I get blown out 5 times in a row. Like, I'm able to handle that way better than I would have been able to a couple years back, because I'm living in an abundance of everything. All right, girl blows me out, oh cool, let's go to the gym, let's go see the boys, let's do a video shoot, oh I'm going to South America. Does this make sense? Like, have an abundance, right? Have things to look forward to. Have excitement in your life that isn't women. Find fulfillment in many things, and then women are simply a complement to your life rather than your entire reason for being. I really hope that makes sense. And bro, just to clarify, this video is not me telling you that you should ignore women for years like the majority of the red pill manospheric commentators. Like, no, that ideology is toxic. Oh, ignore women for years, hashtag go your own way. No. Like, as men, we want to have that nourishing feminine energy in our lives, right? Like when we strip it all back, this is what we all want. It's to receive love from the feminine. And another one of my icons, Aubrey Marcus, has this amazing quote where he says, most men are currently frustrated because they lack love from the feminine, right? Most men are frustrated because they lack love from the feminine. So we want that energy in our lives. We want to be receiving love from the feminine. Of course we do, but we can't make women our only focus, right? You need to have that ruthless mentality. You need to always be prepared to walk away from the relationships, the situations, the people that no longer serve you. Have those clear boundaries and have excitement in your life that isn't women. Bro, I really hope you've taken a lot of practical utility from this video. If you are new here, then my name's Christian and I teach high achieving, busy city workers how to bring beautiful women into their lives through organic face-to-face interaction. If you resonate with me, you like what I do, then consider subscribing, because I don't have an upload schedule. So if you want to be notified when the new videos are popping off, subscribe, turn notifications on, do all that stuff. And yeah, bro, I'll speak to you in the next one.
You stay sexy, okay?